Better mornings start here with Good Morning Mississippi.
Thank you so much for waking up with us. I'm Jamie Doris.
And I'm Chet Landry.
Helping you plan
Rise and shine, South Mississippi.
for what's now and what's next.
Wake up with us tomorrow morning.
Covering South Mississippi's big stories.
And the WLOX First Alert weather you trust.
And even some fun along the way.
Get up to speed.
And get ready to take on the day.
Good morning, Mississippi.
At WLOX, we know what the news at 6 means to you. Every day, we're covering the important stories. But it's not enough to just report the news of the day. We find out how it impacts you. The landscape of what you need to know changes quickly, and our team of dedicated journalists is making a difference by delivering unbiased, trustworthy reporting at the end of your day and at the beginning of your evening. Good evening, and thanks for joining us on WLOX News Now at 6.
I was born and raised in Long Beach, but I consider myself a Gulf Coast, One Coast girl because I've lived in all 3 coastal counties. Now I live in Bay St. Louis with my husband and our blended family with 5 kids. And what I most love about Bay St. Louis is that we live downtown and it's a walkable community. My son can walk to school, we can walk to get coffee, we can walk to get ice cream. It's just such a wonderful, artsy town. I'm excited to help you start your day on Good Morning Mississippi.
Moss Point's home for me. It's where I grew up, went to high school. I'm just glad to be able to be back in front of the people that I grew up learning from, and now I get a chance to share the news with them nightly. I count it an honor and a privilege to be able to tell other stories. I want to be that guy that people can lean on and say, I trust him. And that's what I hope I can do here at WLOX.
This is an ongoing investigation, so as we get more information, we'll be sure to let you know.
Be sure to join me weeknights at 6:30 on WLOX CBS.
I was born and raised in Biloxi and went to school and college right here in Mississippi. I moved back to the coast about 7 years ago to be closer to friends and family, and I met my beautiful wife, Ashley, surprised her with the wedding on the beach she knew nothing about. I have 3 wonderful kids and a very overly active golden doodle named Willow. People look to us for a lighthearted, fun, energetic way to start their day, and I personally am grateful that I get to help South Mississippians start their day off on the right foot.
Watch Chet Landry on Good Morning Mississippi.
For as long as I can remember, I've always been a weather nerd. My earliest weather memory was Hurricane Andrew. That's the storm that got me interested in weather. One of my absolute favorite things to do is to watch thunderstorms over the water at night. I'll stay up until 3 a.m. watching the lightning shoot from the storms just to get that perfect shot. I'm a big supporter of pet adoption. I thought I was adopting my cat Cyril. Turns out he adopted me. And one of his favorite things about living on the Gulf Coast is swatting away those pesky hurricanes.
I grew up in Mississippi and in fact anchored my first newscast as a student at Ole Miss. I chose to live right here on the Mississippi Gulf Coast to raise my family with 4 children. They have great schools to go to and a safe neighborhood to play in. Well, there's just a few places in the world where you can drive down the beachfront, and I get to do it every day. One of the big perks about this job at WLOX is being out in the community, meeting new people, and hearing their stories.
Watch Hugh Keaton weeknights on WLOX News Now.
My father taught television at the University of Minnesota, was head of the speech department. I started out in radio, but got into television, and here I am, many decades later. What I really enjoy is I kind of get to go behind the scenes and talk to all of the newsmakers from the Capitol to the coast. It really gives me a front row seat to what's really going on.
Watch Dave Elliott weekdays at 4 and 5.
Loved being on stage, loved acting and singing. My most recent play was Mamma Mia at the beautiful Mary C. And of course I sing with the Gulf Coast Big Band, the Coast Big Band, and we sing all along the coast. And I just enjoy getting out in the community, getting together with friends and performing. It's quite a treat really, and I feel really thankful that I have that in my life.
Watch Karen Abernathy weekdays on WLOX News Now.
Grew up in Starkville. I went to Starkville Academy. I went to Mississippi State. I think that after Katrina, there were so many people who said to me, "You're not going to leave us now, are you?" And I truly felt a sense of obligation. I think that God left me here for a reason so that I could meet my husband and have my family. I mean, will forever be grateful for that. Being a mom is the most wonderful exhaustion ever.
Watch Chief Meteorologist Carrie Duncan on WLOX News Now.
My goal was to just come down to the Gulf Coast. That's been my goal ever since I graduated from college. I set out wanting to become a Gulf Coast meteorologist. And with WLOX, my dream came true. Tropical weather has always fascinated me and is really my passion out of all the weather that I do track. It's tropical storms and hurricanes.
Around that center.
Watch Wesley Williams weekdays on Good Morning Mississippi. Watching WLOX News Now has never been easier. Stream it to your favorite device, wherever you are, using Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, the WLOX News app, or WLOX.com. You can stream it here, or even here. Live stream WLOX News Now, wherever you are.
WLOX live streaming exclusively sponsored by Silver Slipper Casino Hotel on the beach in Hancock County. We're proud to be your host on the coast.
Is your business looking for new customers? More and more people are spending their time online, and in South Mississippi, they're turning to WLOX for the latest breaking news and weather. Reach your new customers by advertising with the most powerful news platforms available. With millions of views per month, your business name will be seen by thousands of potential customers every day. Call WLOX today and let us put your business in front of South Mississippi.
Build your audience with WLOX. The coast's #1 station at, well, pretty much all day. Your message, our audience. Mic drop. Call 228-896-1313.
We're on location tracking this line of severe storms headed our way. We're in the WLOX First Alert Storm Tracker.
The WLOX First Alert Storm Tracker, powered by Mississippi Power, working together to keep you and your family safe.
There's a WLOX News Now weekly feature that showcases the good news happening in South Mississippi. Watch Gulf Coast Good News with feel-good stories from all across the coast. Gulf Coast Good News, Saturday mornings at 6 a.m. on WLOX ABC.